In class 11 accountancy, we are on chapter 10. Completed already chapter 10, now we are on chapter 11, that is incomplete record. Incomplete records, clearly we can understand that the records which are incomplete means some information is missing. So it's easy to understand if we can say these records are based on single entry system. So single entry system means those records which are incomplete and income tax authority will not accept them as a accurate proof. They are not accurate. They are not systematic. That's why these accounts are known as incomplete. Or in few books, in place of incomplete, single entry system word will be single entry system. See, as I told you that we follow double entry system in accounting. But if the accounts are prepared on the basis of single entry system, these accounts are known as incomplete records. See, the small businessman, like small shopkeeper, one vendor, one hawker, they can also maintain their records, but they will not maintain the whole ledger. Generally, those who are dealing on the cash basis or on daily basis, they will keep these type of records. And those businessmen who are dealing on small scale, they can also use this system of recording. This is known as incomplete records, but that is suitable only for very small businessman. Okay, now see, we will discuss it. Then you will be able to understand how to do these. What is the major feature we can say? First, accounting records which are not strictly kept according to double entry system are known as incomplete record. Please make your own notes. Please note down simple way. Accounting records which are not strictly kept according to double entry system are known as incomplete records. And just now, as I told you, many authors describe it as a single entry system. Single entry system means the system which is known as incomplete records. It is not a shortcut method as an alternative to double entry system, but it is a mechanism records by or maintaining records by the businessman where they keep only related information of cash, generally on cash, personal accounts of debtors and creditors are properly maintained. Okay, note down please. You cannot say single entry means only one side entry will pass. No, single entry or incomplete record means few items, few accounts you will keep in your records and others ignore. That's why these are known as incomplete records. See, please note down, under this system, records of cash and personal accounts of debtors and creditors are properly maintained. Other accounts are not to be maintained. Like only few accounts partially they maintain, other they ignore. And at the end, like capital account is not maintained. But at the end, what they do, the balancing figure will be statement of affairs, balance sheet figure will be termed as capital. Okay, and how do we calculate profits? The profits are also not accurate because these are also the balancing figure. Okay, so statement of affairs and statement of profit and loss in place of the complete accounts, they prepared statements. Okay, so single entry system means preparation of statements. Now, features of incomplete records. Please note down. See, as I just now I told you, small shopkeepers, such as grocers and vendors, maintain their accounts on the basis of incomplete records. Okay. Now, features. The main feature we can say is that is maintained and kept by small shopkeepers. And second, it is an unsystematic method of recording transaction. Unsystematic method of recording transaction means they generally use the method which is not based on double entry system, which is unsystematic. Few accounts they maintain, few they ignore. That's why they are following their own wish. That's why we can say this is unsystematic. Then second, generally they record cash transaction and personal records only. Generally, they record only cash transactions and maintain personal records or personal accounts only. It means they don't give the information related with complete information related with accurate gains, accurate losses, exact assets, exact liabilities. These we cannot find out. Then personal transactions may also be recorded. This is the drawback. Personal transactions of owners like goods purchased for household, goods purchased for personal consumption may be entered as goods purchased for business or for resale, because that is just now I told you that is unsystematic, so we can say that may be the possibility. And this is also one feature that they maintain records according to their convenience and needs, and there is no uniformity. See, if they are selling on credit to one person, they maintain his account. If they are not selling, they are not maintaining, means there is no uniformity in their accounts. That's why if there is no uniformity, there is no comparability. Then to ascertain profit or loss or for obtaining any other information, necessary figures can be collected only from the original vouchers such as sales invoice or purchase invoice. So that is the dependence there. Then profit cannot be understood with the high degree of accuracy. That is the point which I want to explain. If a businessman is maintaining records on the basis of incomplete record system, there may be the possibility of inaccuracy, because generally what they do, they estimate their asset and liabilities, they estimate their capital, they estimate their profits. So how we can find out the accurate figures? That is not possible, because they are not maintaining the whole accounts on the basis of double entry system. Their accounts are incomplete. Okay, so next, reasons of incompleteness and its limitations. As from the beginning of this topic, I am telling you they are maintaining incomplete records. So we cannot say all accounts are accurate and authentic. There may be possibility of inaccuracy. Okay, so this system can be adopted by people who don't have the proper knowledge of accounting principles. See, accounting concepts and conventions are the base of accounting system. But those people, those who are working on small scale, those who don't have accountancy knowledge, they cannot make the accounts on double entry system. It requires some basic knowledge. So this system can be adopted by the people who don't have the proper knowledge of accounting principles. It is an inexpensive mode of maintaining records. Inexpensive mode of maintaining records because the cost is less. See, if the businessman is working on small scale, you can't expect that he will maintain the whole records, whole accounts, because he is earning less, he is dealing and doing the business on a small scale. So naturally, he will opt single entry system. And this system is adopted by the people, those who don't have proper knowledge. That's the reason of incompleteness. Then time consuming is less. Maintaining record, time consuming is less because only few books are to be maintained. See, there is no need to maintain the whole records, there is no need to maintain the all accounts, no need to prepare the trading, P&L, balance sheet. Accuracy is not there and estimation is there, so there is less time consuming. And it is convenient for those who want to record only important transactions according to their need, according to their need. But we can say there are number of limitations. These are the benefits that the person who don't have knowledge can use it. This is a less costly method. This is less time consuming method. It is convenient method. Those who want to can do it. Those who want to opt it. Those who can. See, those who are not taxpayers, those who are working on small scale, they can maintain their accounts on single entry system. You cannot expect a vendor or a hawker to maintain the accounts on the basis of double entry system. This is simplest way we can say, because everyone wants to know what is his profit, what is his loss. If a vegetable seller is sitting on the road, you can't expect that he will maintain all the records, because he is selling on, purchasing on cash, selling on cash. So at the end of the month or at the end of the year, I just calculate what is his total sales, what is his total profit, how much cash is remaining, what will be the profit. Simplest way. So, but some limitations are there. See, these are the limitations. Drawbacks are there. If the double entry system is not followed, you are not following proper concepts, conventions, principles, and you are maintaining records on the basis of incomplete or single entry system, trial balance cannot be prepared. If the trial balance is not prepared, we cannot ensure the accuracy of the accounts. Then correct ascertainment and evaluation of financial results of business operations cannot be made. Correct ascertainment. Estimation is there. Okay. Simple way of calculation of profit is there. How much cash is coming, how much cash is going out, the remaining will be the cash balance. But correct ascertainment is not possible. And correct evaluation of financial assets is also not to be made. Then analysis of profitability, liquidity and solvency cannot be done. Now you will say, what is analysis of profitability? See, every businessman wants to know what is his gross profit or gross loss. What is his net profit or net loss? Operating profit or operating loss? Profitability can be ascertained only when the proper accounting system is maintained. Then liquidity. Liquidity means availability of cash and cash equivalent whenever required. So how the businessman can judge the liquidity of cash and cash equivalent? Liquid ratio and current ratio can't be calculated. As well as he will not know about the liquidity, availability of cash. Okay, then solvency. Solvency means ability to pay back the debts in long term. Okay, so solvency is also can't be analyzed or ascertained. Because the businessman is not maintaining the records in a proper way, he will not be able to analyze the solvency position. This may cause a problem in raising funds from outsiders. If the businessman wants to take loan, wants to issue shares, wants to fund from public, he must have proper accounts. Otherwise, no one will invest. Bank will not give the loan at that time, first of all. And even then, planning future business activities. If the businessman wants to planning for future activities, he wants to expand, he wants to diversify, he wants to launch new products, he wants to open the new branch, he wants to know the future profitability, he must have the accounts in present. Then next point, owners face great difficulty in filing an insurance claim with an insurance company in case of loss of inventory by fire or theft. Good point. See, if there may be the loss of fire or the loss of by theft. There are various reasons, uncertainties is always there. Now the businessman has to file the insurance claim. The insurance company will not accept the claim. As in Business Studies chapter 4 I explain you, there are few principles followed by insurance company also. So the insurance company may ask, show the accounts, show the quantity and quality, show the amount of accounts, amount of inventory in your accounts, how much amount you want to claim. Then that time the owner will face the problem because he will not have any proof, any accounts. How much stock he must have, he has to show to the insurance company. That will be the problem in that case. Next, it becomes difficult to convince the income tax authority about the reliability of the computed income. Income tax authority will charge or impose the tax on the authentic records. What are the profits or the income shown by the accounts or the asset? Then income tax authority will charge on that tax on that amount. But now the accounts are incomplete and these are based on single entry system. Income tax authority will not rely on it. First of all, it is very difficult to calculate the tax. First of all, the CA will refuse it. Then the income tax authority will refuse it. First, what they will say? Prepare your accounts in a proper way on the basis of double entry system. Okay, that's why in the beginning I told you only the small business, those who just want to know what is their profit, what is their loss, what is their cash balance. Okay, small businessmen, those who are not paying income tax will follow the incomplete system or single entry system. Clear? Now, how they ascertain profit or loss? This I will explain you in the next class with the statement, but for the theory point of view, I am telling you how they ascertain. See, they prepare statement of affairs. Statement of affairs means at the beginning and at the end, they prepare a format of statement of affairs to find out their assets and liabilities, their capital, the balancing figure, And then if they want to prepare trading P&L and balance sheet, then it is through conversion mode. But this year that conversion is not in your course. So see, two statements are to be prepared. One is a statement of profit and loss, statement of profit and loss, and then second is statement of affairs for asset and liabilities. Clear? So from next class we will start how to ascertain the profit or loss, how to come to know the capital value with the help of these statements. That will be numerical part. Now come to the theory part again. Today we completed this part, a theory part of this chapter, that what is the meaning of incomplete records. Incomplete records are those records which are strictly kept, not strictly kept according to double entry system. That's why it is known as, some are says this is single entry system. Okay, and this system is suitable only for small businessmen because just they keep the few records, not the complete records. That's why it is known as incomplete. Now, what are the features? Generally, small shopkeepers maintain these accounts. It is an unsystematic method. It records only cash and personal accounts. Owners may, personal transaction can be recorded. Generally, incomplete records are maintained according to the needs and convenience. Whatever accounts they want to open, they can make it. If they don't want to make the account, they will not open it. So it's there according to their convenience, and that's why the problem is lack of uniformity and lack of comparability is there. Then the dependence is there, means first of all you don't know what is the exact purchase or sales, so some vouchers will be used there. Then it is not providing us accuracy and authenticity. Balance sheet may not reflect the complete and true financial position. Profitability cannot be judged accurately. That is the feature. Okay. Now, reasons of incompleteness. Why the businessman will keep some accounts, why not? Why, what are the reasons behind single entry system? First reason, they may not have the proper knowledge. That is the reason. Then it is an inexpensive mode of maintaining record. Those who don't want to spend too much amount. Actually, they are working on small scale. They don't want to spend too much amount. So that is also there. Then time consuming. Those who don't want to consume too much time, those who don't have too many accounts or too many transactions, they can use it. And it is convenient mode, but some limitations are there. Limitations, it is not followed properly double entry system. That's why trial balance cannot be prepared. If the trial balance is not prepared, we cannot find out the accuracy and authenticity, and accuracy cannot be ensured. Even the financial results are to be based on estimation. Profitability, liquidity and solvency can be according to their choice only. So outsiders generally don't believe on those organizations, those who are following single entry system. And they, at the time of insurance claim, insurance company will deny to give the claim because they don't have accurate amount of stock, and income tax authority will also not accept their single entry system or incomplete records because these accounts are not reliable. So today we completed the theory part of this chapter, And in next class, I'll tell you about the numerical.